Uh-oh. No breakfast. Good morning, everybody. I'm only kidding. She's my wife's. My wife, not with an S. I'll get into trouble. She's making breakfast for me now. The usual. Egg and toast. Sprinkle of honey. Japanese organic tea. And a glass of organic milk. And that's what my breakfast is. I feel fresh today. I don't really know what to talk about. Maybe I can talk about a few companies like High Bike, Insta360. They're pulling support on certain products. I mean, the e-bike Fly-On, High Bike Fly-On, I should say, was introduced late 20. 4 years have gone past and they've pulled around anywhere. If there's any knocking about on eBay, I see where they've pulled the plug on that bike. So if you ever find any manufacturers producing e-bikes, or they're one of in-house production, like the High Bike Fly-On, because High Bike Fly-On was their in-house production, walk away. It doesn't matter how beautiful the bike is, because they will very quickly pull the plug, just like what High Bike has done now. Absolutely despicable and shame. These high, some of the Fly-On 10.0 was £9,000. 5.0 was in the region of £5,500, and then the 8.0, I think that was about 7,695, something like that. So the huge chunk of money. Recently, I uploaded a video talking about the Insta360 One RS. That was, they've pulled the plug on that. They can't find batteries anywhere in the UK. And it's just a pattern that's happening now. I understand that we live in a disposable society, but this isn't disposable. I mean, this is just company being funny about the products and pulling plugs on the support for, and the availability of the spares are, are very, there's non-existence. So it's a bit shameful. That these companies as such as this. Also, Samsung was pulling a scam over 5-year warranty on their machine. Now they've made some changes on the website. But luckily, I did an upload before with the description. Now without the description. Oh, here it comes! Here it comes! Here it comes! There it is! There it is! There is my breakfast. So, yeah, I've got to keep that heater there just to heat up the bottom part of my feet, because it's always cold. Even if when I'm sleeping, I've got to keep a hot water bottle under my feet, just so that it soothes the burning and the cold feel to the bottom of my feet. Anyway, enough said about these nonsense corporations. It's quite calm. I think it's cold outside. Looking out the window, let me show you what I'm seeing every day. That's what I see every day. And that's what I have been seeing for the past 1 year since I've been home. I am keeping my mind very strong, because if God, the Great, has given me a second chance, I certainly don't want to let God down, my family down, and most importantly, myself down. So I'm taking every opportunity to keep myself as strong as possible. And I know it's easier said than done, but I am a living example, and I know what I'm going through, and I understand some other sick people, what they go through in their life. So, as I said, I'm keeping myself strong every day. And those who have rang, they've had the courtesy to ring me and say, look, you're not going to recover. Bluntly, you're not going to recover. And I repeat, chat, you're not going to recover. I've turned that negative energy into positive. And what I mean by that is you said that I'm not going to recover, and I said to myself, oh, really? Right, okay. Well, let's see what I can do. Hence, I'm fighting every day. Hence, I've made my mind even more stronger. And I really appreciate you ringing up and giving me that negative energy, because that became my driving force, a route to recovery. I really appreciate that. I'm not going to curse you back. I'm not going to do that. What goes around comes around. And there is a saying, we will all grow old. And God forbid, some people will become poorly. And you might be next on the line. You don't know that. So don't take an advantage. I was going to say, don't take the mick out of people when people are poorly. If you can support them, support them. If you can't support them, that's fine. But don't come up with silly remarks like that. What gives you the right to say something like that to me? What gives you the right to sort of say that I will not recover? How do you know that? People recover from cancer. This is even worse than cancer, actually. Autoimmune disease is worse than cancer. It's number one on the rank. Hey, I'm still here. I'm still here. That tells the story, doesn't it? Anyway, you know, it's just horrible people out there. I know I have been sharing a lot of negative experiences, but this is a reminder for me. Reminder every day that you know, me being me, I have been blessed with a soul, with a personality, which is very rare. You don't know me personally, but when you know me personally, but if you knew me in my good health, you would have known the type of person that I am, that I'm not a cheater. I don't deceive people. I'm not a two-faced person where I've always got an, you know, I have something in the back of my head, but I'm just putting a show. That's not me. I am who I am, and I'm naturally, you know, I believe I'm naturally a normal, a good normal person, and I've always been loyal to people around me. But it's a sad experience. I don't know if these been listened by these characters, some of these characters, no name, but these characters, it's all gone quiet now. Since I've been uploading these videos, it's gone a bit quiet now. I just couldn't care. what you think about me and what what your feelings are. I just don't care anymore, because end of the day, now I'm going to focus on myself, pray to God for recovery, and I've got to focus on my family, especially my wife, who's supporting me throughout. But that will not diminish my positive energy that I will give out if and when I recover. But I will be mindful of who I get close with, which is very unlikely that's going to happen. But yeah, waffled on for long enough. I'm going to continue with my breakfast. Wish you the very best. I didn't realise I've been waffling on for 10 minutes, 11 minutes now. I'll catch up with you soon. All the best. Adios. Enjoy wherever you are. Look after yourself. Health is your wealth. Peace. Bye-bye.